I would do it when I'm yelling at them. What's going on?
I did some stuff off screen that was boring.
You did the Hylian shield.
Oh, and this part is... Oh, I guess it's pretty important story stuff.
I was honestly thinking about just doing this off screen, but
it's pretty important story stuff.
Yeah. Alright, here we go, guys. Welcome to the video. Here is boring story stuff.
Hey!
like literally immediately.
Alright, you can feel free to skip to 5 minutes in the video.
Yeah.
It's like,
Until Spencer says his extremely funny joke of something.
I have a joke.
Yeah.
Extremely funny joke of something.
Here's my joke.
He shaved his beard. Please laugh.
Heh! Heh! That's my joke. Heh! I just said the word heh.
Heh!
And that's about it. How you folks doing out there in YouTube land?
Wise guy,
We have me. We have
Parker.
Trevor. We have Ben. No Parker-san.
We have Parker.
Oh, and Brandon!
Wait, how do you do Parker's voice?
Hey! Guys!
Ah!
I can't
Wow!
do it.
Wow was better than cheeks.
Parker's voice is not like...
I don't know how to do it.
I can't project as well as Parker does.
Hey, do you want to hear my impersonation of Parker in the room with Mattis Fat Schaefer? They're the only two people that when Parker and I together were very loud, but Matt and Parker together are like 1,000 times louder. And you can have a conversation with both separately, Matt and Parker, and it's like decently loud because they're both loud people, but it's not crazy. But man, oh, and dude,
The dream team of you, Parker,
Matt,
and
here
what's his face?
we did it. We did it the other week.
The guy that I don't remember.
Jordan.
His name. Yeah, Jordan.
Spencer, do you have any Nintendo Switches?
Pretty close.
We love Jordan, but he's loud too. So one time we went to sushi, and it was me, Trev, Matt, Parker, and Jordan, and the only reason we didn't seem very loud is there was a table of like 40 cheerleaders or something like that, like high school cheerleaders or field hockey or whatever. And the combined of their 40 plus like all the parents, so there's probably like 50, 60 people, was about equal to us 5. And by us 4, because Trevor was like...
Yeah, I said like 8 words.
When Trev had something to say, he was like, everyone was like, hold on. Hold up! Yeah, cool Trev! Cool Trev! Funny story!
I'm just thinking about Matt's voice right now, and it is just, like, unnaturally loud. Like, I don't know how it's possible to be so loud.
And
I just don't get it.
And Parker's is too naturally loud. So when they talk, man, whew, you're like, I'm leaving the room. And then you leave the room, and you can still hear it, and you're like...
I blame all 3 of them for Spencer's bad hearing.
Dude, it's 2 things. It's that... And literally, I think it affected it is playing baritone in the band right behind the percussion, or excuse me, right in front of percussion for literally in high school, 6 years, middle school and high school. So literally 6 years every day hearing. Dun, 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 dun.
Also in college, you went to like a lot of live shows, right?
Now that I always plug in my ears, always, because it's loud enough anyway. But yeah. I think the band director should just be like trumpets and trombones and baritones because they're all there. Should just be like, you guys should plug your ears because all you hear is boom, 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 boom. You know, hey, story, right?
Yeah.
Right.
You love it.
Oh, by the way, for the viewers out there, what did you do off screen?
I just went to Kakariko Village to get the Hylian shield and like a couple heart pieces, and other than that I just got into here, and that's pretty much all I did.
I guess the only thing kind of interesting that they missed, but it's not worth showing it, is you have to sneak past a bunch of guards. It's a pretty cool sequence, but it only lasts like a minute.
Yeah, and honestly, the annoying thing is that it's really easy to mess up, and if you mess up, you have to start the entire thing over. So I just wanted to do it off.
So yeah, I mean it's neat for its time, but after you do it once, you're like, okay.
I actually wanted to do a couple more things, like get the song and stuff, but I forgot that you need Zelda's
Lullaby. Dude, this game is Zelda's Lullaby is everything.
Yeah.
Just everything. Am I correct in the 100% runs that you can skip this? Like this whole scene and whatever? Maybe you
Because you need the song, I actually think you can. I think this is one of the few things that you actually have to do.
Yeah, we've talked about it a lot before, but yeah, this game is like one of the most like quote unquote broken in terms of people like figuring out glitches and stuff like that. Exploits is a good word for it. But I don't know how you would get out of, because you have to learn Zelda's Lullaby. It's like so important.
Yeah. So this is one of the reasons why I don't like playing this game on GameCube controller. Playing anything on the Ocarina.
Are you still playing on GameCube?
Yeah, Dude, the only adapter that's good is from Canada, so I'm hoping that I have it by next week, but I don't know.
Alrighty.
It said it was shipped out a couple days ago, but Canadian international shipping takes forever. But yeah, because you have to use the C stick, which is literally just an analog stick, to like do the songs, I hate it.
Do you have any what do you think like the actual like really really good players, do they like literally use the 64 controller?
I know for a fact that ZFG uses the GameCube controller. In fact, he plays the 64 console with the opposite adapter that I want, just to play the GameCube controller. I don't understand it.
Huh.
And
well,
like,
I mean,
he plays the song so ridiculously fast, and I'm like, how do you even do that?
I have noticed that if he does Zelda's Lullaby, it's like doo doo.
Yeah.
So you just do you literally just like you take your finger and roll around the C stick, I guess?
You can do most of the C actions with like X, Y, and Z, but as far as I'm aware, you can't do up C with any like button. So like it's like you can do them all, like A, X, Y, and Z for like A through left, down, and right C, but then up C you still have to use the stick. So I don't get it. It just seems really awkward.
Yeah, I thought, because I watched his a couple of his runs, and the noises of his controller when he was doing it always sounded like Cube to me. I was like, that doesn't sound like a 64 controller.
Yeah.
So that's pretty interesting. I think I would prefer the Cube controller for everything except for the C buttons. To like, oh, you know what? So that means when you use the slingshot, you're literally using the C stick?
Well, because left, right, and down is mapped to buttons, I just use like X for that.
Okay, well that makes it
That's
better.
honestly not that bad. And like the GameCube controller is good. It definitely has the objectively better like C stick, but or not C stick, the analog stick. But I think for games that like Nintendo made in mind for their specific controllers, like I can imagine just how bad Super Mario 64 is on the GameCube controller, just because it wasn't designed for it. I like did it and it didn't even register.
That's crazy, because Ben, if you ever watch that, it's a really good run. ZFG, Zelda Freak Glitches, Ocarina of Time run. When he does the songs, it's like literally diddle diddle, and you're like, how is that even possible?
I mean, I guess if you play the same game for 8 years, you just get good.
Yeah, that's true. This is me, by the way. Get wrecked. Don't do it.
I'm doing it.
I like how it was like very specifically showing you. It's like, go in here. Just do it, man.
Wait, that was ZFG's what category run?
Well, I mean, either of them.
I mean, on it, all of them usually use the song except for 80%, which he doesn't even do, I don't think.
Yeah, the ones that I watched were mostly 100% ones, because there's some games out there where, like, it's fun to watch both the 80% and the 100%, but for this game, it's like the 80%'s like 20 minutes long or whatever it is, because you can just go into Goma, or the Dooku tree, and then, like, you, like, I don't know.
What is this last one?
I forget how it goes. You, like, end up at Ganon real quick. So. Seems pretty specific.
Yeah, you wrong warp into the credits.
Another thing that I don't really like about this game that you can't change is the
I don't
the
know
vertical.
how you saw that.
The vertical aim is inverted, at least to how I like it. So that's something.
Wait, inverted to how you like it? Or...
So is it inverted or is it normal?
I don't know what the normal is, but when you push down, it goes up.
I mean, some of
I
us
do not
grew
do-
up with GoldenEye, and inverted is all we can even remotely tolerate.
Yeah, Trev, you didn't grow up with GoldenEye despite
Even
playing
though-
it literally with Ben.
Yeah, I literally,
literally
grew up with GoldenEye, and I still don't like it.
Yeah, some of us grew up with that. You know who my favorite, one of my other... So my favorite streamer, just simply because of his source material
Who is it?
It's Linger. He's no. It's Ben. Ben's my favorite streamer. I watch him every day, and I go, "Thank you, Ben. You're my favorite streamer."
Hey, buddy, I stream every other day.
Do you
Who are
really?
you watching on the off days?
Nick.
If Nick,
Oh, wow.
if Nick, if Nick streamed, it would be no commentary. It would just be click, 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 click.
Yeah, well, I don't know.
Because do you ever have anyone like commenting on your streams? Like, do you actually?
No, I don't. No, I don't.
Oh, you don't actually.
I don't have the internet. You know what? Okay, so I've been
You
playing
don't have the
the.
internet?
I've been playing. Yeah, I don't. I've been playing the public test of the new Brood War patch, which makes it free for everyone, and I am lagging on a game from 2000. Like,
Oh,
I'm
lad.
still lagging. I used to play it on a 56K, like completely fine, and now I'm lagging with my parents' internet. So,
Huh.
so there's no way I could even begin to remotely stream anything.
Hey, are you ready? Dempe, first try.
First try.
Dude, it's literally the run.
When
Let's go,
my,
baby!
When I was doing my run like 2 weeks ago, I got its second try.
That's pretty good. I remember ZFG freaked out when he got the second one. So anyway, my favorite streamer is Carcinogen. He's the one who does all those Resident Evil games.
Oh right, yeah.
His personality is pretty cool. Like one of the things I like is he'll take streams, right, and he'll not only upload them to YouTube, but
Oh my! Oh, okay.
but specifically, that's what I'm looking for. Specifically, like commentate over them.
Yep.
So he'll apparently he
Wait.
twitches. So he'll record something whether on Twitch or not, right?
Right.
And then he'll stream the video
Uh-huh.
and Twitch stream himself commenting on it, so people can watch him comment on it.
I feel like that's backwards.
It's interesting. He'll be like, "Oh, this is a run I did off screen, but I recorded it. So I'm not playing it right now, but let me whatever for you guys."
Oh!
Dude,
Wow.
nice job.
We are on world record pace right now.
So yeah, it's interesting. You'll go to YouTube and it'll be like, "Oh, this is something I recorded," and then he'll like mention like, "Oh, you guys that are watching my Twitch stream right now, yeah, I'm streaming it too," and I'm like, "Huh, okay, well, whatever." I mean, if people enjoy watching streams of things that like have already happened, is whatever. And then another one, I don't know if you're familiar with him, Trev, is he only does like Mario games for the most part. Darbian.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah.
familiar.
I've seen a few of his streams.
The thing he does
A few highlights.
He is the world record holder on Mario 1 for a fact.
Oh, yeah, I
And-
don't watch any of the 2D ones.
And I think he's also a world record holder on stuff like possibly like All Stars and possibly Lost Levels, but he's very good.
I think
Actually,
he's-
I watch Dram do Super Mario World sometimes.
he so Darbian has the world record for warps and warpless, I believe.
For Mario, yes.
Yes, for Mario 1. I don't know about his
He's
records for
if
Lost
he's
Levels.
if he's not world record holder on stuff like Mario 2 and Lost Levels and whatever, then he's very, very close.
But I was watching him do the same thing where he would get a world record and then he would like go back to the Twitch VOD and then commentate over it, like as he's saying stuff like in the run where he's like, it was probably not world record, it's or something, or like lost a couple frames there. And then he would go back and be like, yeah, at this point I thought I didn't have world record. And then,
I like him because he's like not super like zany and over the top, but like he will like whenever like it's loading or whatever, he'll always like respond to the chat and whatever. And for the most part, what I can tell, his chat isn't like pure garbage. Like it's like pretty cool. I mean, as cool as a Twitch chat can get, which is not very cool.
Yeah, and he himself seems like not overly. He just seems like a normal dude. Like he seems like
very laid back,
a little weird, but like he's also like.
Dude, if you're a laid back guy with like a stream with like less than 1,000 viewers, usually the chat's pretty great.
I just watched. He set the record for Mario All Stars, all the games with no warps. He did it in like just over 2 hours. And somebody said at some point that there was like 10,000 viewers. They were like 10,000 viewers.
That's insane.
I think so. I think I'm right on that.
I don't know.
Is that really, really, really high?
10,000 for like an individual like
maybe they said
speedrunner.
Maybe they said 1,000. I might be wrong. But I do know that when he got to the end and he was clear he was going to set the world record, the chat like exploded, and like you literally couldn't see anything. Like it was just like. Brrr. My favorite meme is when someone's going to set a world record. Everyone says hi YouTube, because obviously the person's going to upload it to YouTube.
Yeah, epic.
Epic. For the win. It's my favorite meme. But yeah, he's very comfy to watch. I also like every single stream someone like where he sits there's like this really gaudy wallpaper behind him, which is like trees and boats and planes. Like it's just like
yeah.
What's the word I'm looking for? It's like a banner. It's like a single line banner kind of thing.
Yeah.
And like someone will be like, "Nice boats," and he's like, "You forgot about saying nice planes." We're like, and I'm like, "That's the best." Like wherever he is, it's like clearly that room was designed in the '70s, and it's like, oh baby.
I like when you spin around in a circle for some reason.
Are you? Did you? You weren't doing that.
That was
No, he
funny.
was not.
I've been watching a fair share of streams. No, let me put it this way. I barely ever Twitch, but I'll watch their stuff on YouTube. So I guess I'm that.
That's what I do.
I guess I'm that pleb.
Yeah.
I don't care. See, like someone,
You gotta catch the highlights.
someone was saying that I forget who it was. Some random guy I was watching who was doing dumb Mario 64 mods was like, oh well, the Twitch chat is like over half of the experience, and I was like, what? What? Oh my god. I was like, how can the chat be like over half the experience? Hey guy, I don't know. How's it going?
Oops.
Yes.
At least it's like one of the few text boxes that you can skip almost the entire thing. But like that text box for when you're talking to the guard that opens the gate, it's like
So
you can't
slow.
skip any of it. And it's like, come on.
My face when Trevor knows it right away.
I actually don't.
Dude, you know what's really impressive?
Left?
During the runs, when they freaking do that bomb stuff through this, like the thing where you drop a bomb and you like fly past real quick, and they do it backwards, and you're like, whoa, that's some skizzle.
I do that all the time. Casually. In casual play. Not even speedrunning.
I beat Ham in. Hey, you are doing that one you haven't finished, right?
It wouldn't be fair if Parker wasn't here.
Are you serious?
No, we can do it.
Yeah, dude, I could literally message Parker right now and he'd be like, "What? Do it." Was he gonna be like, "What happened?" Oh, Ben won. Oh, can you believe it? How crazy!
Honestly, basically anything I play, I would say it's just not fair because Parker isn't here.
Well, can't have LPs. Parker's not here.
Because he
Quit it up.
I feel like he appreciates
Come on.
my dedication to the games that I play.
It's good because Trevor and I don't.
Yeah, you guys are just like, well, something happened on screen, and we're gonna talk over Benjamin about he's explaining a mechanic, and Parker's like, well, Benjamin, how does that work?
I'm just like, what's the world record? What's the world record? And you're
Why,
like,
why aren't you beating it right now? Why aren't you on the world record?
and Ben's
stage?
like, well, I mean, technically there is no
well,
record.
there's actually a lot of
Yeah, but what
lot
is
of
it?
different categories.
What is it?
And the community is rather divided on the use of certain glitches or exploits.
Is this
so
true?
It's hard to. What game are we talking about?
Anything you play.
Anything. There's no controversy or
About anything. Everything's
about
perfect.
anything.
Sweet.
Yeah. All is harmonious. Much like this forest meadow,
I'm going to,
except for the part you just went through.
I'm gonna find some dumb NES or SNES game and start a community for it. Like something that, like very few people... Karnov, yeah.
Karnov.
Oh, yeah, people in the Karnov community, like, really think... It's like, who's that? Oh, me and Ben. We'll go on Twitch and we'll be like, what game is no one streaming right now? Not a single person.
I'm sure there's actually... I feel like Karnov's actually been part of, like, a GDQ.
Was it
No.
awesome,
I don't
or
know.
was it bad games?
Well, there's no way it would be put in awful games. Because it's too good.
Are you supposed to come, like, is this the time you're supposed to do that? I mean, it's been a while since I played Oot.
You need Saria's song to talk to the Goron leader.
Oh.
Dude, see, the thing about it's been so long since I played this, and the only thing I'm seeing is, like, you know,
Yeah.
streams where people skip literally everything.
Yeah.
So, like, I'm oftentimes like, what order am I supposed to do stuff in?
Wow. That guy got a few good shots off.
That Deku literally, like, 360 no-scoped you.
Yeah. That's pretty much what he did. But you know what?
So then
All
Trevor
that's
jumped in a
about
hole.
to be,
I'm going in here because I don't have that many hearts. Oh, also I have a bottle.
Hey! Yo, do that bottle glitch.
Bottle trick. Do it.
It is blue.
You got it.
Wait, it's when it's blue?
I think what you do is you backflip, push a sword, and then push something else.
And then you dump the fairy out.
No, it has to be like a fish.
And dump the
All I
fairy
know is that
fish.
it has to be a blue bottle, and this is blue, which
Huh.
I didn't know.
Really? It has
So
to be a blue bottle.
I'm gonna try it.
Okay.
Okay, so. That wasn't it, right? It's probably like a fish or a bug that you need.
Every time I've ever seen it's been a fish or a bug. I don't know if it's because they're more common. I don't know.
Oh wait, I think you push the bottle, but not the sword. I don't remember.
Is the bottle thing the one where your sword is like constantly out then?
No, that's infinite sword split. That's actually way easier to do.
Huh.
If I see like a sign or something. and
What
not
about an
this
owl?
guy-
Can you hit an owl? Did you learn? Yep. There may.
Yeah. But infinite sword glitch is way easier to do because all you have to do is crouch stab and then inspect something or talk to Navi or something like that. That's pretty much all you need to do. Oh god, the song isn't going.
Where are you supposed to end up? No, you were there. Straight. Yeah, straight. And then I think it's one of. There you go.
Yeah, I mean, the thing about this is that a lot of people don't know that you can go straight to the Lost Woods from here, so a lot of times you, like, leave and then go all the way back to Kakariko. Or not Kakariko, the Kokiri Forest.
That sucks.
Yeah, that would be pretty lame. You're standing.
I think it might actually work like this. No.
So what? You hit a sign or whatever?
If I see something...
What the heck?
I'm pretty sure it has to be like a sign.
That's just one of those things where you're like, how did they ever figure it out? So it's been what, a month since Breath of the Wild came out. Where early on does it sit?
It's probably the last game.
What do you mean?
Like, are you talking about, like, timeline?
Oh, no, I just meant in terms of, like, how you like it.
Oh, I like it. I don't think it's the best, or even probably the top 5.
But better than...
It's the best Zelda since...
maybe Wind Waker?
Wind Waker, yeah.
So, definitely better than Skyward, because you hate that. And it's better than Twilight.
Yeah.
I
I do really like Link Between Worlds. That's probably, like, tied with that, too. I don't know. The thing is that I really like that game, but also, like, the reasons why I like it sometimes is they give up a lot of Zelda conventions, which are kind of hit or miss. Like, it has basically no dungeons. It doesn't have any, like, unique items that you find sporadically. It's a very straightforward open-world game.
It seems like recently they've been trying to go away from your standard, like, Zelda stuff. Am I correct in Link Between Worlds that you can go to any dungeon? Like, in any order?
That one's pretty much non-linear.
Very interesting.
Which is also hit and miss because there's a lot of times when you can get the items right away, but they can't give you anything that, like, substantial in the dungeons themselves. Usually it's like a tunic upgrade or, like, something like that. So, like, the sense of accomplishment while you're doing a dungeon is diminished, and it's just like, oh, I have to do this, and then I'll get a heart container, and that's about it. So, I don't know. I like it, and I also don't like it at the same time.
Gotcha. And
I feel as if they could do both at the same time.
I saw that they one of the head guys for it said something about, like, how the open world is, like, what they want to do for the future. So, like, I don't know. I feel like it would be pretty cool with the current technology to make a Zelda like this, you know? Or, even a beautiful looking 2D one would be pretty cool. But...
well, if they said that open world's the norm, we're not going to get any 2D ones, that's for sure.
I don't know. I will forever be a little bit of an enemy to open world games. I just, like, they're not... I don't know.
I do not like open world generally, no.
I don't feel them.
They're okay, but
They also take much longer to obviously make because there's, like, you know, so much more to make, you know?
well, I don't know. Just look at Elder Scrolls 2. They basically just
Nice.
they just did, like, a random generation thing and made
Nice.
like 11 miles square of, like, stupid dungeons, and there's, like, hundreds of them.
Do you think that
I'm probably going to stop here.
you don't want to do any of the dungeon?
Not really. And plus, it would take too long for the time I have. Plus, I don't want to play this on a GameCube controller.
Alright, we'll see you guys next time for more Zelda action. Take us out, Ben.
Join us next time for even more fun and danger and thrills.
Off screen, I'll probably get a bunch of hard pieces, but they'll probably be all boring, so who cares?
Alright, so we've got that to look forward to. Are you done? Did you close it already? Alright, see ya!
Okay, bye.